So, hello and welcome to Randall Pike. So here we go, we've just been having a little harvest around the farm and I'd like to run through a few things. And if you watch further on, you will see. So obviously we've got the eggs from the chicken coop, but out of the garden, we've been catching all sorts of things. So we've got some chard leaves here and a few tomatoes out of the polytunnel, one or two outside here as well. But we've also got a variety of different chilies that are all dropped in here. So all over the place. We've got some runner beans in the bottom here underneath the eggs, which we've collected off the chickens today, literally just this minute. So we've got courgettes going on in here. And then we've got a kohlrabi at the back. As you can see, there's a nice kohlrabi. And of course the lettuce. And here you can see the chard as well. And then the marrow. No, this is not a marrow. This is a round courgette. And then the lettuce. And of course you can see the aubergines and the eggs disappearing down in the bottom here. As I said before, we've got the runner beans and more chilies underneath. So there we are. This is our little harvest. And if you watch, I'll explain where everything has come from and how we've done this. So here we are, just having a little harvest for tonight's dinner. And we're just going to go around the beds and have a look, see what we've got that we can put together for a nice little meal this evening. Right, now, here we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is have a look. So I've already found a nice kohlrabi, a nice good-sized kohlrabi here. And I've already got some courgettes, and I've got some chard here as well. I think we're going to have a little bit more chard. So let's have a look at this. Oh, yes. So we're not going to go too mad. Just have that. We won't need too much of this. Ooh. Okay, let's have that. Let's sort that root out in a bit. And again, this is all part of the chop and drop. So all these leaves and bits will actually go back into the soil and fertilize. So we're not wasting. So we've got pumpkins and marrows going on over here as well. So let's have a look. Look at this. Now that's lovely, but I don't want to take that yet. I think that's got a good bit of growing to do yet. So we'll leave that where it is. Oh, and we've got a few more on this side as well. Look at these coming through beautifully. Look at them. Very nice, yeah? Right, but not quite ready for harvest. Now, so here we go. So, as you can see, I've pulled some of these little carrots out. Now, they're not really worthwhile trying to retransplant these. I mean, it might be okay for baby carrots, but for our purposes, we've got a lot of plants already going in here. So we're keeping a lot of carrots here, and we're giving these carrots a chance to actually continue. Obviously, we take some of the weeds out as well. Again, there's not too many, but what we're looking at is trying to get, so these, they're still nice little baby carrots, they'll be okay. These, there's not much taste or flavour to them, so we're not too worried about those. And what we're trying to do is give the other plants an opportunity to grow a bit bigger. So these little tiny things on the sides, we'll let them go. Give it a little bit of space now. All of this material will either go to the chickens or it will go back onto the beds and help to re-fertilize it all. So this is a nice little job that we've got on for this time of the year. Now, we've got a nice big fat nettle right there, so we'll have him out. Get him out of there. Again, the chickens will probably like that as well. Here we go. Yes, that's fine. And I think this lettuce is ready. It's starting to go to seed. So we'll keep that top. We'll give this to the chickens. So, good little harvest. We'll keep that to one side. Just keep that there and remember to pick it back up again. Now, so you've got a good idea of what's going on in this bed. Now we're just going to have a little look around here and see what we've got going on in here. Now, so here we go. A nice small onion that we've got here. This is okay. That'll go towards a nice little salad. So we'll keep that one. Again, we've got some clumps of onions, but that's okay. We'll let them grow together. They'll be fine. They'll form their own space. And all we need to do is just keep looking through and seeing what we've got. Yes, it's starting to look all right now. We'll have him out. So again, more seed heads. So these seeds, we'll keep these as well. Put that to one side. So that's more lettuce seeds. Now, I think, so this is a Victoria lace. It's called a wild carrot. Yeah. Now, that's about ready, but we'll take that out and we'll have a look and see how this wild carrot is getting on. Unfortunately, that's not formed. So, but the roots, the bottom roots, this section here, actually tastes very similar to carrot, and it's edible. So this is the Victoria lace, or wild carrot, but it's not grown very well. So we're not too worried about that. And it's done its job with bringing in the bees and doing a bit of pollination. We're going to leave the poppies because we want the poppy seeds. So we'll keep those. So here we go in the polytunnel. Let's see what we can find in here. So obviously the first thing I'm going to look at is some of these chilies. Now, oh, I see, yes. So we'll have some of these. Don't need too many of these. So these are quite nice. Now, we're not going to touch these at the moment because, as you can see, they're still not ripe. They need to be bright red. And I'm trying to keep my fingers away from them because they're still going to be pretty hot. Right. Okay, so we've got some Apache chilies here. Let's have a few of these. Now, they really want to be bright red, but they're still going to be nice and hot. So Apache chilies. We won't go too, man. We'll just have one or two. Oops. Let's get them off the floor. Pop these on here. Yes, there we go. I think that'll do us for those. And then we're going to go for some of these red chilies. Now look at these. So we'll go for the nice reddest ones. So we've got a few little tomatoes. Let's have a few of these little tomatoes. If they're not quite ripe, they will ripen off in the window. So I think we'll just have a few of these. And of course, taking a few of the fruit off will encourage the other fruit to ripen up even quicker. So that's always worthwhile knowing. Because all of the energy, oh, it smells beautiful. All of the energy is going into the fruit now. And of course, we're still flowering, so we're going to have more fruit from this. Right, let's see what else we've got. Oh, I might have that one. And maybe this down here. That'll do us. There we go. And now, while we're down here, I'll just pop these in my pocket for a minute. But while we're down here, I've noticed, oh yes, Oh, look at this. Shall we have this little bugger? We'll have this one down here. Look at that. Okay, so here we go. You've seen me just prune this off. This is a round courgette. Believe it or not, it's not a pumpkin or a marrow. It's a courgette. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And I think that would do us for the time being. So, thank you for watching. And if you'd like to like and subscribe, we'd greatly appreciate it. Any support you can give us greatly helps our efforts. Thank you.